Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. It was a pretty sweet spot indeed, and the reason why? Well, because we're like flying above, it's an aerial shot essentially, of a really cool looking beach. Big, I mean, look at this huge rock that's just embedded itself in the sand. You can think like there's no way you can lift that up. It's probably been there or around for a really long time. And we got like a nice small town over here. I can finally zoom into it and see that it doesn't get any clearer. I can't see any more than I did. I can look around here and see, you know what, I don't really know where it is. And unlike most days, I didn't actually really consider where I thought this was. Looking at these houses over here, nice colorful roofs, things like that. I'm going to go with Eastern Europe, Russia. I'm not going to go with Russia. I'm going to go with Eastern Europe. I'm going to go with, I was going to say Hungary, but I don't think this is this lake. So I'm going to have to go, I don't really want to go with Romania. I don't want to go, that Romania is pretty much unless we're on the Adriatic, but I don't think we're there. Should I say this is the Adriatic? It doesn't look like the Adriatic to me. Oh, this has gotten a lot more confusing than it needed to be. Oh, boy. Well, I'm out of guesses. I should have really considered this before. Let's go and say that this is not the Adriatic. Let's go with over here. Let's say we're like up over here in Puck in Poland. Why? That name doesn't seem Polish to me. Let's go with Lithuania. Right over here. Let's make a guess. And the answer was Russia. Okay. Well, as far as things go, Lithuania is kind of on the right region, Baltic Sea. So as far as things go, that wasn't that bad, but hopefully some of you guys were able to figure that one out. We were small little place up here. Panorama. Yep, no, that was the restaurant Panorama that we saw. Sweet. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location, and what a beauty. Now, this place is so beautiful that it may be one of those really famous places again, and if it is, then in that case, I'm very sorry. Maybe it's super obvious, but hopefully it's not one of those super famous places, although by the looks of it, my God, this is truly a place where words just can't quite describe the beauty. And I think the people who run this place can definitely feel the same way as well, since they've got a big sign and they couldn't even think of any words to write on it. Look at that, a big blank white board. That's as good as a joke as you're going to get out of me for the next few episodes, so you better hold on to that one real closely. Anyways, this is today's daily challenge, and what that means, up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. Put your guesses down in the comment section below, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I will announce the person who guessed closest as the winner. There's no prize, but there is glory to be won, so if you want to be the day's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? All right, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today it is a viewer challenge, one brought to us by, actually, wow, look at this place. This place would have been nice for the daily challenge, wouldn't it have been? Anyways, viewer challenge today is brought to us by none other than The Gaming Alex. Thank you so much, The Gaming Alex, for this challenge. Actually, you sent a link with two. There was an easy one and a hard one, and just because, we've been getting some really good scores recently, I've chosen the hard challenge as a thing. Choosing a hard challenge might mean that there's going to be a lot of photospheres, and if it does, then, what can you do? Thank you so much, The Gaming Alex, for this challenge. Super excited to give it a shot. If you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is look down in the description below, find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own. Also, you can find the link to this one, so thank you so much. Let's give it a shot. Boom! Challenge accepted. Well, I think I've got an idea where this is. It is a photosphere, of course, and it is of none other than Machu Picchu. Now, did you guys ever watch An Idiot Abroad? That was a fantastic show. That might be one of that's mostly the show that makes me know how this. What other shows have been there on TV? Of course, you do see pictures of stuff. National Geographic. I know that when I was a kid, my parents were subscribed to National Geographic for a long time. I wonder if they still are. I don't think they are. But no, we got National Geographic every month. That was pretty sweet. Got to see, you got to see. I mean, I swear Machu Picchu was in there like 6 or 7 times, which I guess is like once a year for 7 years, but still, there you go. But yeah, an Idiot Abroad, that was here, right? That was a really good episode. Sad that there's not going to be any more of it, but I guess it's the kind of show where like you can't drag it on forever, right? But yeah, that was a good show. Machu Picchu, that's where this is. As you guys can clearly see, I've got a fairly good idea of where this is. Now the fun part is going to be me trying to figure out where this is, and it's in a weird place. No, it is in a weird place, but I don't quite remember. All right, let's try and figure it out. Okay, it's in Peru. So we go to Lima and we go over here and we can see just a trail. Okay, that no. Okay, well, what about over here? Machu Picchu. Yeah, okay, there you go. We found it this time. And we can see Machu Picchu. We can see this southern stuff. The doors. Okay, look at this. So, Sacred Rock. Do I think this is the Sacred Rock or this? Or do I think the Sacred Rock is over here? Entrance and ticketing. Okay, so, look at that. Entrance and ticketing. You never really see the entrance and ticketing. So I'm guessing that that's somewhere over here that you don't get to see. Maybe it's follow this sign. So that would be up here. So we're somewhere around this way, right? I mean, it's quite a big complex. 3 doors would be like somewhere around here. I mean, we are looking north, so yeah. And then do I think this is this thing? Maybe it is. Well, I guess where would 3 windows be? Do we have any idea of that? No. We could see the sanctuary. I don't think there's going to be ticketing down here. So I'm going to say that we are like somewhere here. Let's make the guess, and the answer is going to be, let's find out exactly. Okay, we're off to the side. All right, that makes sense too. 64. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. All right, lots of dark black rocks, and well, I mean, they're not really black. They're more like a very dark brown. But it's interesting seeing rocks this color. Wow, these are cool looking cliffs. Lots of people picking stuff up from the sea. You can see, of course, a lot of stuff washes up here. No matter where you go in the world, apparently, even on small remote desert islands. I think this is in Japan for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe it's the look of this building over here. But that's really what I'm getting right now. And I think I'm not wrong, actually. If we could go take a look at this, and we could go take a look at stuff like that. But yeah, okay. All right. There you go. What? Performance time? What does this even mean? It's a performance of women divers. They seem to be picking up octopus. Well, there you go. It's at 1:30 p.m. and 3 p.m. twice a day. So if you're interested, you can come to this beach and see the performance. Wow, that is honestly one of the strangest things I have ever seen, maybe. Okay, so we're in Japan somewhere. We know that much. But yeah, like I was saying, oh, look at that. Anyways, like I was saying, apparently no matter where you go in the world, you'll still find garbage washed up on the shores. That's just the way things go. All right, House of Women Divers. Wow, okay. Well, there you go. So what do we got around here? Tefra ejected from a vent may rise up into the air and then fall back to the ground and may be transported probably. It's probably a T somewhere in there, and drop by pyroclastic surge, which is low hot volcanic gases U-shaped bedding. Okay, so we're in like a volcanic area is what we've gotten here. You know, that makes sense that this is like a, yeah, that this is volcanic rock. It doesn't quite look like a lot of the volcanic rock that we see, except, you know, when you come here and you look at this rock and you think, all right, yeah, all right, I get it, a volcano. That seems to make sense now. Let's go all the way up here. Oh, this has changed my perspective on what kind of place this is by a lot. Thankfully, it's not a small island. It seems to be somewhere much bigger than that. Can we look at this? That's not going to help me, is it? We can move on and maybe get lucky and see like a kind of map. Now, I've got a feeling that maybe, just maybe, this means something. Patrimonio. Okay. Oh, it's a World Heritage Site. Oh, okay. It says it right over here. I had to look at this thing, but it says it right over here. It's a World Heritage Site. Okay. Is it called Jeju? It might be. I've never heard of it before, but we can move down this way and see where in Japan do I think. Oh, hold on a second. There was a big old map right over here. That looks like a small island. Okay, that's not really going to help me, is it? It's a World Heritage Site, but where? Well, let's go look at Japan, see how many World Heritage Sites they have. Is there nothing marked in green? Really? Oh, okay, kind of is. Well, I mean, I guess if you zoom in enough, you start seeing it. What if I go to somewhere like Okinawa? Right around here? Do I see? I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Should I guess Okinawa for whatever reason? I don't really know, but like I just have no idea where to guess. Japan is always a really tricky place for me to figure out. I really feel like we're in a place called Jeju, but I don't know where that is. Should I look on a map for it? Is it too remote? Will it be too hard to find? Usually it is. Hey, there's a Dunkin' Donuts here. That's weird. Because I mean, this place seems like it's pretty far out. But like, if I were looking for a Dunkin' Donuts, I don't know where I would find one. I can't even think of one anywhere near here. Is there any in Canada? There must be. Canada runs on Dunkin's as well, perhaps. I don't know. I've never heard of that, but you know, there's got to be some in Canada, right? Somewhere. Who knows where? All right, we can go down this way. I guess I'll go look for something that says Jeju, but I don't really think I'm gonna find it. So we can go look around over here. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that. Yeah, there's an airport there. There's an airport there. All right, so we're starting to run out of islands. Then we can go look in Japan itself, which is just gonna take forever, isn't it? Well, you know, we can go give it a look. Goto Iki. Oh boy, this isn't gonna pan out very well, is it? I don't think it will. All right, so I'm gonna skip the main part and just go look like up north, just in case we get really lucky. But I've got a feeling that we are not gonna find it. All right. What is this? What is this like line? Oh, it's the train. Okay, so I'm gonna guess. Well, you know what? This has to be somewhat volcanic. So we're gonna guess. Okinawa and hedge our. That's not hedging our bets. That's making it a gamble. We'll make the gamble. The answer was this other. Oh, okay. Well, you know, it does say Jeju on it right there. That was Japanese, right? Well, we've got Korean here. So, and this looks, yeah, we've got Korean on this island. Oh, did I fuck that up? I swear that was Japanese that I saw on that one sign. Did I make a big mistake? And, because that's clearly Korean. Oh boy, might have fucked that one up. My bad. Well, there you go. This is clearly Korean, and these words, you know, something like this. They look Korean to me as well, so that's a mistake I probably shouldn't have made. Oops, is all I can say. Damn it, did I really do that? Oh boy, that's not going to end up well. Well, I mean, it's not like it's going to end up bad. Do not leave vehicles unattended. Do not leave valuables in vehicles. La Graffiti. Okay. Well, what's down this way? Do we got anything? I feel like this is somewhat familiar. No? No, it's not familiar. I don't know, for whatever reason. This is really, really beautiful though. It's not familiar at all, actually. But it is really beautiful. So what do we got here? Because we can take our time and look at this. Chapman's Peak. Wow, what country are we in? Probably New Zealand, actually, now that I think about it. Chapman's Peak. We've got license plates that look, I don't really know what they look like. We'll try taking a look at one of them. Okay, they're not European. That's all that matters. And yeah, all right. So we're gonna be in New Zealand. Really, really doubting that we are gonna be in. We're gonna be somewhere like Australia. Road closed. The signs are on the left-hand side of the road, which is good. Are they? Yeah, they are on the left-hand side of the road. That's fantastic. All right, so we got people working on stuff, and 200 meters ahead, there's more stuff going on. All right, great. So let's just continue down the road, see where we can be led to, because I'm fairly certain that we are in New Zealand. But other than that, I don't really know exactly where to go from here, how to get further, or where to get a more. I mean, I guess I could probably narrow it down to the right area. It's going to be around here somewhere. Down here it looked a bit different, so I'm going to go a little bit higher, a bit say up here. I think that's a good idea. You know, very picturesque area of New Zealand down there. So that's pretty cool. Although we could be we could be somewhere else, I guess. I don't know where, but I'm sure there are other places. Probably not, actually. There's probably nowhere else in the world that looks quite like this. Was that a car with a chicken on top of it? No, it wasn't. I guess maybe it was one of these things on the side of the road. It looked like it was a car with a chicken on top of it. There's a well, it's not exactly local, but across the river in Gatineau, there's a chicken delivery, like a rotisserie chicken delivery company. I guess it's probably in all of Quebec these days, called Ocock, and they have a car that has like a big glowing yellow chicken on the top. I don't know why it's called Ocock. I'll have to be honest. I mean, I guess it must, I mean, it's just sort of a silly name. I don't know. I guess Ocock. I mean, the thing is, Quebec has a real hard-on with rotisserie chickens. I don't blame them. Rotisserie chicken is great, but my God, is there ever an availability of delivery rotisserie chicken in Quebec? I mean, just compared to right over here, just across the river. It's striking how much easier it is to get rotisserie chicken. Just a few kilometers away. So there you go. I don't think I'm getting to that city. There's a sign over there. Okay, as far as I'm gonna go is going to that sign. And if it doesn't say anything, we'll just make a guess. I don't want to be on. I don't want to be on this road forever. There's a nice green sign there. Okay, well, I've got to go back a little bit to see it. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there's whales. Oh, that's fun. Did it disappear on me? Did I go too far? Oh, here it is. All right, found it. There you go. Sign. Chapman's Peak Drive. Wow. Yes, well, that is what that said. So that doesn't really seem like a good. The place. It is. We've seen roads down over here before. Well, I mean, I guess I should probably. I'll guess down here then. Right over. I'll guess right here. Let's make the guess, and the answer was. Wow, really? Okay. Cape Town. Well, there you go. It got me. It happened. Wow, okay, that's two. I mean, the South Africa Australia one, that one, it's a hard one to get, isn't it? What were the clues there? I don't really know. I don't know too much about New Zealand license plates. That really looked like New Zealand. I mean, I guess Cape Town. That makes sense. I've never really seen what Cape Town looks like, to be honest. Can't really think of too much that I did wrong on that one. Probably could have went further. There was a sign that said R, that said R whatever. Maybe it was indicating the R roads, but these are all M roads around here, so there's that. The R roads are in are in South Africa. So maybe I saw him for a brief moment. Was thinking R roads. That reminds me of something, but I didn't make the connection. Are there any R roads in? No, it's all doesn't. None of the roads start with R. So maybe there was that on that last green sign. But honestly, could have fooled me. Could have fooled me. That was South Africa. Wow, that's two countries that I've gotten wrong. You weren't kidding. This one is hard. Okay. Well, you know, I don't want to take that back right now. It's a mixture, of course, of, I mean, you know what? The last two places might have been also pretty famous landmarks that I just don't know of. But this is Red Square in Moscow. That's what this place is called, and this is called. All right, this is called Saint Basil's Cathedral. All right, let's find out. What is it called? It's called Saint Basil's Cathedral. I got it. There you go. Sweet. So I could at least remember that. So we are. It's probably this side of it, because that. Yeah. All right. So we're. I mean, it's very hard to tell what's a road and what's not. It looks like nothing is really a road here, but technically some stuff is. We seem to be like right here is where I would say we are. Is there some sort of circular object to any of our sides? No, I don't know what this thing is supposed to be. There may or may not be some kind of circular object somewhere. I'm going to say the circular object was right here at one point. But yeah, look at that. Red Square, St. Basil's Cathedral. I used to think, not used to think, but in prior episodes, I've said that this is called St. Peter's Basilica. So, you know, there you go. But I think I said it and I was like, you know what? Is that really what the thing is called? And then after the episode, I went and looked it up. And no, it's called St. Basil's Cathedral. I remember that from Metro 2034. No, Metro Last Light. That's right. Metro Last Light was the name of the game. I think 2034. Was that the name of a book? You know what? I can't remember, to be honest. Oh, wow. It looks very nice. Let's go down. Should we go towards... let's go to it. We've talked so much about it. We might as well start heading towards it. You know, it really does look quite nice. Can you go inside it? I don't know. I don't know if you can go inside it. You might be able to go inside it. Seems to be some people, but these seems to be like guards. They don't seem to be people. There seems to be like a life-size cutout of someone. So I'm not really sure if you can go inside it, but maybe you can. Wow, geez, look at this. This looks, you know, it looks kind of spooky, I'll be honest. This big open area, you know, it's pretty wild. But okay, let's go inside. I mean, okay, oh, look at that. People wearing hats. Seems to be quite cold. The ground is wet. You know, there's like snow-covered trees. It does look quite nice. I will say that. But you know, there's quite a bit of construction going on. So, but you know, I'd definitely take a walk here. I don't know where Russia is on my list of places to go. It's not number one, but it's definitely not the last one on the list either. I mean, look at it. It's pretty nice. If I could go inside here, I'd like that. But I don't know if you can. Someone answer if you know. Can you go inside there? Let's there you go. It's 5 points off the max. I mean, the score on this round isn't going to be awful because I've gotten 2 exact guesses, Machu Picchu and that one, mostly because those are places that I know of. But 2 others seem to probably be relatively famous places. I mean, maybe probably not as famous as the other 2, but still couldn't get them. Now, here is a real question. I don't know where this is going to be. This is going to be, you know, honestly, I've got no idea. This is just like a beach. A beach in Indonesia or Malaysia. All right. So Happy Island Service. Is that what that says? Happy Island Service. Shall we call it? Maybe it's going to be something even, well, not even, you know, Indonesia and Malaysia aren't that uncommon. Maybe it's going to be something quite uncommon, kind of like Brunei, or what's the other one? East Timor? No, Timor. Okay, so I have to zoom in here. Timor-Leste. Okay, well, it's not East Timor. That's kind of surprising. Maybe Papua New Guinea? I don't know, actually. I don't know how things are in Papua New Guinea, if I have to be honest. I don't know. I don't know if we've really been there before. Really. But we're probably not there. Mostly because this is 2015 Google. So this is Street View. So I guess, I mean, there's a lot of places we could be. To be honest, let's go take a look at our friends that are around here. So we've got, it's just people hanging out at the beach. There you go. That's all I can really tell from this. Happy Island Service. We're on an island, so I'm gonna call it Indonesia, because we know that Indonesia is mapped on Street Malaysia. Okay, well, that'll make things easier, won't it? Okay, so if it's Indonesia, should we go with Penang? Yeah, I think we have to go with Penang. It's really it's one of the few islands that I really know of that are there. So yeah, let's go with Penang. And is there? I don't know. I don't really know what country this is part of, if I'm being honest. There's nothing. It doesn't say like Happy Island around here, does it? Probably not. But thankfully, we just saw something that said Malaysia, so we got that. That's one of our first two guesses. Let's go with I'm fairly certain that this is actually part of Malaysia as well. Penang or Langkawi? Let's go with Penang because we named it first, so that'll just make more sense. We're gonna call it somewhere like right around here. No, right around here. That seems a little bit better. Make the guess, and the answer was, okay, it's another small island. Please don't be called Happy Island. It's not called Happy Island. Sweet. It is called Pancor Sandy Beach Resort. Well, there you go. 3027. That's not a bad guess. That was definitely not a bad guess. Although we did see a sign that said Malaysia. We knew it was Malaysia or Indonesia before. I probably would have guessed closer to here if I would have went with Indonesia, to be honest, though. 3027. That brings us to a grand total of 18,613. Around where we actually made a mistake that we haven't made in a long, long time. Confusing South Africa with Australia. Or, I mean, in this case, it was New Zealand. But that's a mistake that I haven't done in a long time. It is easier to tell Australia apart from South Africa than it is to tell that part of New Zealand. I mean, that part of South Africa apart from maybe similar parts of New Zealand, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I am high off my own farts. But there you go. We were in Malaysia, Machu Picchu, Red Square. Apparently we were in South Korea, which it blows my mind because I really thought that was Japanese. I guess maybe I just didn't give it a good look. We were going up on it and I was like, I was like, I wonder if we're in Japan. And then maybe my eyes glanced at the writing and I was like, oh yeah, it's Japanese. And I didn't even look at it. Oh, I feel so much like a tool if I did do that. But there you go. 18,613. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh, yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo, yeah. Have a good one.